You're right, guys, it's GameboyLuke here, and welcome to this week's Team Builder against Team Mythical. We are Team Subs.
Team Subs.
We're recording this in CALLUM'S room, so I'm rendering right now. We'll probably just do all the Team Builders. I thought we should do all the Team Builders in here, to be honest.
More spacious.
More open space, and it's less sweaty than it is my room. But regardless, we've been hard at work. We sat down yesterday for a couple hours. Granted, Callum did most of the work because he's a good team builder. And I'm just
terrible.
Like, I like to throw my 2 cents in here and there, and you're like, that's a good point, or this is a good point, and then we shape it, or I kind of, you mold it, and then I'm like, all right, we need to add a few things here and there, sort of thing. I don't know.
I'm terrible at team building. Don't listen to him.
I think we do want to say very quickly at the start of this video though, is we are 100% stealing a strat that was used against us last week.
Or not last week, the week before, because we're on a week break.
Well, you know, the last week's battle.
The last battle, yeah.
Yeah, so like, we openly want to say we want to have fun too.
Yeah.
And we want to try this strat out for ourselves. So, well, I mean, you'll obviously know which strat it was if you watch the battle, and we'll explain more. But you know, I think we should just take it away and just explain.
So, it's the first mon. So Mew is holding a weakness policy. Basically, Egglocke in our battle against Wolf and Marcus, Team Dream Ball, they used MBLS2 to fling it onto Bronzong when it was a low health, and the Bronzong was also holding a weakness policy. So not only did it get all of its health back, it had +2 attack, +2 special attack. And it was just a pain. He was just, if you watch the video, like the videos on his channel, he was just like, his mouth just dropped. It was just. I
watched it and I was like, did that actually just like? Do I believe the series of events that just occurred? Or?
Like that's something that you would expect from Cerebi, like some gimmicky stuff like that, but. Yeah, Egglocke.
So we have our weakness policy Mew with Ice Beam, Psychic, Shadow Ball, and Protect. Now switch to the other side very quickly.
We have Shiftry.
We have a Shiftry with Fling and Salic Berry.
It's not the same because it doesn't heal Mew, but
Salic Berry boosts its speed by 1 stage.
So Mew pretty much outspeeds every single mon once it's obviously.
And in 1 turn, it gets +1 speed and +2 special attack and +2 physical attack. Obviously,
physical attack, yeah.
We don't have any physical attack moves, but like. We have the opportunity to give ourselves +2 special attack and +1 speed, which like I say, it outspeeds pretty much everyone.
I think
even with choice scarfs, right?
I think we did it so we outspeed Scarf Chandelure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did it so we outspeed Scarf Chandelure. Originally we had like a lot of HP investment and stuff, but then as I was looking at it, I was like, wait, we need to outspeed Scarf Magnezone. Oh wait, we should outspeed this. I think we outspeed Scarf Nidoking. We can double check. But I'm pretty sure we outspeed a Scarf Nidoking. So like the fastest Nidoking can be, I'm pretty sure, is 295. Yeah. So we outspeed a Scarf Nidoking at +1 speed, which is great.
Did we do the same for Chandelure as well?
Chandelure's slower than Nidoking. Yeah. So we didn't get any spare EVs, but it's fine as long as we outspeed all the mons and sweep. We're trying to go like full gimmick this week for the most part. Like we
came to this decision. I mean.
The whole reason why we did this to begin with was to have fun and try like new things, like new sets and stuff.
We don't really mind that we're not going to get into finals or like playoffs. We just want to try and give you guys a good video now. Basically. Rather than just getting roasted, we'll just like...
Yeah, it's like if we get wrecked by not being able to pull off a dumb strat, that's fine. But like I don't want to like bring actual legitimate strategies. It's also not. We don't want to make sure it's not a John either. We're not making excuses for losing our battles. Exactly.
Because we genuinely got shit on by like a bunch of people. And you know we may get shit on by Team Mythical this week, but if we do, I'd rather they shit on us while we were trying to do some funny stuff and having a laugh about it, rather than like, because I mean there's good fun this league, but when you get too serious about it and you lose, it's just annoying. And you feel so bad, and I'm just like, I don't want to feel like that. We want to make some good videos. We want to make some good videos and have fun with it. So
exactly, like the Transform Mew was like the perfect like Transform Mew Mega.
Yeah, we had so much fun that week.
That was such a good Like
so, I mean, if we pull more gimmicky stuff off, maybe we'll win. Who knows?
Exactly.
Maybe gimmicky stuff is just what we're meant to do.
Yeah, and speaking of gimmicky, we decided that we're not going to be bringing Mega Lucario this week, which is weird because it's our S tier pick, but like, as I was like looking at it, like we did originally make the set for it, and we're like, yeah, we're going to bring this, it's going to be great. But then like, as I looked at it, Mega Lucario only hits like Guzzlord, like, okay, we got notes actually. Mega Lucario, that's the wrong one. Mega Lucario only really hits Guzzlord and Mega Glalie, and I personally don't think they're even going to bring them. It can hit Chandelure if it gets crunched.
It can hit Ribombee too, obviously.
Yeah, obviously, but Ribombee, like, by the way, this is just like our notes that we've been making notes, and these are just what this is not fact, this is just personally what I think the team's going to look like. I think they're not going to bring Ribombee and Gorgeist to team preview, and Mega Glalie and Guzzlord will be in team preview, but they won't come to the actual battle. That's just like our prediction. It could be wrong. But I think these are like these 6 are the most capable ones of coming, like the 6 I have circled. But yeah, so like if you look at those 6, Mega Lucario does nothing. I mean, it hits Magnezone as well, obviously, but like why do that when Seismitoad can do that too? And Seismitoad, unless Magnezone is running Hidden Power Grass or whatever, he can't hit us, and he doesn't one-shot us because we're running a Assault Vest in my
and it also,
whoops, completely just go to the webcam. Wow.
So like we also thought as well, like Lucario really hasn't done a lot. Like he's a really good Pokemon, but I feel like in the doubles format maybe he's not the greatest because he just gets bullied.
No, he is good. If like we just haven't like been getting him set up properly. Like we just haven't got ourselves into the position to use him. Like you need to like have a Fake Out Mon next to him, and like just you have to get into like the right position. It's really. He is good. He can be good, but we just haven't really. I don't think we're on the skill level to use him well. I figured bringing him to team preview, of course, fake them out. They're like, oh, they might over prepare for Mega Lucario.
Pre-game fake outs.
Yeah, like they're gonna over prepare for Mega Lucario and make sure they can live hits and stuff, and we're not even gonna bring him. Like, I love cheesing people like that. So, yeah, I mean, like we were like, okay, Mega Lucario can one-shot Garchomp with Ice Punch, fair enough, but then. Like Cresselia, it does nothing in front of Cresselia. It does nothing to Nidoking. Ice Punch does like 60 maybe, I don't know. But Nidoking just one-shots the back of their power. It does nothing to Mega Medicham. Does Crunch to Chandelure if we wanted to run Crunch, but like that's it won't.
So Lucario does like a massive chunk to their team, but not the Pokemon we think they're bringing pretty much as well.
Yeah.
Like, and they probably won't bring it because Lucario is so much of a threat. If they brought Ribombee, Mega Glalie, Guzzlord, and Gorgeist.
Mega Lucario.
Mega Lucario would just beat them all. Apart from Gorgeist, because we got like Crunch or whatever. But still, like those 3 Pokemon mainly just get washed, so they weren't going to bring them anyway. So we need to think more tactically about it, which is what I guess what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
And instead of bringing Lucario, I think we chose to bring Shiftry instead, which can definitely do a lot of damage to Cresselia.
Yeah, because like we were looking at it and we're like, cool, our team's looking nice. But then I was like, wait, what do we have for Cresselia again? We have nothing. So like we have this Shiftry here. The Shiftry has got, it's the Fling, Salad Berry, it's got Fake Out as well, because you know Fake Out score is always nice. I think Fake Out, what was it? It was on like, it's like Fake Out knockoff and Cresselia. Like, okay, like Fake Out, Cresselia, and then Super Fang Crobat, then knockoff, I think takes out Cresselia. Like that's like a combo that can take it out.
Because I remember the knockoff does just under 50.
Or it does like, I think it does like 45 to 55, which is
so
like,
if we get the Fake Out off and do enough damage,
I think Fake Out does like 10, and then
it may have
Super
lefties,
Fang.
but I think we might just have enough power to knock it out.
It depends on the EV spread and stuff like that too, but I think we can take it out with those series events. I'm not sure. I think the main thing before we set up the Mew and stuff, we need to get rid of
Cresselia.
Yeah. I'm really nervous that our Shiftry's gonna die too soon, so we're just gonna see how it goes. We don't really have a super solid battle plan. We're just trying to have fun for the most part. We also have
if you think real quick, I'm just thinking in my head, like on the first turn, I'm not saying this will happen. If they have Cress out and we have Mew and Shiftry, if Shiftry was to fake out the Cress and we get a Shadow Ball off on it, that'll do a hell of a load of damage, and then we can just
I think it does like 40%, and then if it's leftovers, it's only like 30%.
And then we could do some fling shenanigans afterwards. I mean, we'll cross
it just depends like what they have next, because their team is like frightening. Like it depends what they have next to the Cresselia, because like if they've got Mega Medicham next to Cresselia, then Shiftry's hack. Like,
that's the problem. It takes so many turns to remove Cresselia, so like while concentration has to switch from Cresselia to something else.
Yeah,
Cresselia could easily 1v2 too, because it can just take hits for so long.
Yeah, the Cresselia is definitely the biggest issue, but like once that's out of the way, I don't even think we're wanting to lead Shiftry actually. Like I think we're wanting to.
You want to save that?
Yeah, we need to save that, but.
We just need to save Mew. We should. I don't know. Just something you want to bring out late game. Or,
yeah, that's something. Yeah, because it's gonna be a late game sweeper when their team's like all weak and down. Because Mew can't one shot everything, but.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Cresselia is a pain in the ass. The Mega Medicham is terrifying, but Crobat has the answer, being he's got inner focus. So well, we're gonna outspeed it no matter what, and I think Brave Bird guarantees one shots it, which is great. But like if say example we lead with Crobat or something, they lead Mega Medicham fakes out Crobat, inner focus, and then we just Brave Bird it and it's gone. It's a threat out of the way. I'm not super worried about Medicham, but it's just as long as Crobat's in whenever
it's still scary. It's still hella strong.
It's still a scary. Yeah, we've got to get rid of it as soon as
I'm just scared that we're gonna like Super Fang the Cress and we're gonna miss, and it's gonna Psychic us to the next dimension. Like, cause Super Fang, what's the accuracy on Super Fang?
95, I think, or 90. Ooh.
Oh, that's a 1 in 10 chance. That's scary.
Yeah.
I'm knocking on wood pretty preemptively, dude.
We have Protect as well, because Protect is nice, and then because you don't get
Taunt was for who was Taunt for specifically? It was for
Cresselia.
setting up mons too.
Trick Room Cresselia.
Oh shit, yeah, we need to stop Trick Room. So yeah, we ran we put like negative speed EVs or IVs in nature, sorry, and Hitmontop, just to make sure like if they do have Trick Room, we have something that can maybe compete with it. Because let's be real, Hitmontop's not outspeeding anything anyways.
Yeah, we did. We looked at it like in
same way, but should we do the same thing with Clefable? Because Clefable's not going to outspeed anything either.
Yeah, that's true.
So he should have mine, because he's got less speed than... Yeah, so I mean...
Sassy 0.
Yeah.
Look at it.
That's tiny, yeah.
Let's see, actually, wait, Guzzlord. I just want to make sure.
He's gonna outspeed.
Okay, yeah. Well, he'll outspeed. If it's Trick Room Guzzlord, they probably will outspeed it. Like, if it's got 0 IVs, then...
Yeah, unless they, like... They have no reason to keep IVs in their speed, but then they are manually breeding their Pokemon, so maybe they'll overlook that. I don't know. They might not think about that with Trick Room, because they do. Well, we all gen our Pokemon. I think they're the only team that breed their Pokemon legally, which is I have no idea how they could do that.
Yeah, good
but
for them.
that might be beneficial to us because they may forget about putting minus speed EVs in the Trick Room team, for example. I mean, Joe's a smart guy, so I don't want to say. I want to like say.
I don't think he'll forget. I just think they won't bother.
Yeah, it might be a little bit difficult to set up. So.
Yeah, because you have to. This thing you can't breed Guzzlord.
Oh, of course, what we're talking about. Yeah, how the shit are they gonna do that? There's no way. They have to soft reset for it. No.
Yeah. You can with bottle caps. You can max out your EVs, but like or IVs rather.
Oh yeah, so they could just find a negative speed. All they want was a negative speed one, then just have like a bunch of bottle caps.
But if they max it out, then that means they're gonna be like a 31, and they're gonna be faster than Clefable. So maybe we should keep it at 31, just so we outspeed Guzzlord. Because I don't know, Trick Room isn't up forever. I don't know. I mean, Guzzlord. What can Guzzlord poison?
Then don't put a negative speed nature in him then.
Healer's poison jab.
All right, then don't put a negative speed in him, in Clefable then. Just put it as it was before, as the
calm.
Yeah.
Right.
Then we outspeed it anyways. Then.
Yeah. May as well just keep it somewhat fast. Let's have a look. Yeah. Clefable outspeeds literally nothing. Maybe Gourgeist outspeeds Guzzlord. Gourgeist, it does not outspeed any of the forms unless it's super. But yeah, another threat I'm scared of is Nidoking. There's so many threats. They have so many threats that just do so much damage. Hitmontop, we're going a bit everywhere with this Teambuilder, but this is the wrong week. Hitmontop has Wide Guard because they have Garchomp, which can spam Earthquakes. They have Chandelure, which can spam Heat Waves. And they have Nidoking.
Discharge as well.
They have Discharge on Magnezone, and they have Sludge Wave.
A lot of multi-hitting moves.
Yeah, they have a lot of multi-hitting moves. So that's why we gave Hitmontop Wide Guard. We've never I've never actually used it yet, but you never know when it could come in handy. Hitmontop's just the typical bulky defensive set: Citrus Berry, Fake Out Close Combat, Wide Guard, and Fent. Fent will come in handy too. Hopefully, stop Cresselia from protecting so much. Like you stop. Back
him off. Yeah.
This guy's Taunt. This Typhlosion's going to bring him to team.
We did consider Typhlosion, didn't we? Because, I mean, Flash Fire is pretty useful. If they had Chandelure, they could Flash Fire us.
Yeah.
But then it also goes back. Multi-hitting, like, Eruptions.
There's Garchomp right there. There's a...
But yeah, the threats to us are, like, very, very obvious.
Yeah.
I don't even think Eruption does a lot of damage to Crest, too. So, he's just doesn't... Like, he's a good backup Pokemon. He's, like, the one Pokemon we could potentially bring. So it's nice to have him in the background, kind of to make kind of fake them out a little bit, for sure. Obviously, on the other team we have Lucario to fake them out, which is obviously going to confuse the hell out of them, or even shift.
Hope so. Hopefully, the element of surprise fakes them out, because like I think that's how we won against Team Blue Hunt. It's like just the element of surprise. They didn't expect any of it. Should we go pickpocket? Yeah, probably should go pickpocket.
Well, yeah, because we're flinging Salic Berry, so you want to steal someone's item. I didn't even know he got pickpocket. Yeah. That's sick because if you think about it, if we throw off our Salic Berry to something else, and then
I think the Pokemon has to make contact with us though, but
it's Pokemon has no item. It's still my Pokemon making contact with it. Okay, yeah. So okay, so that's a little bit different. Well, that means if someone fakes us out, what other Pokemon do they have to fake us out with? It's just Medicham or?
Medicham's fake out pretty much Oko's. Yeah, looks like it.
I mean, we'll see. I mean, it's better. They're not going to bring the sun up. We're not going to get put to sleep. So we may as well pickpocket.
He can't be put to sleep unless it's by hypnosis, I guess.
That's true, and no one there gets hypnosis.
Hypnosis, Cresselia, dude.
Yeah. Alright, so pickpocket's probably the best thing to have then, I guess.
Yeah.
If we do manage to survive a hit, and we've already thrown our Salic Berry, then it may very well come in handy.
Yeah. Of course, I think the only Pokemon we haven't spoke about is Clefable. Well, yeah, we have. Never mind, we have. It's just like, yeah, nice bulky support, Helping Hand, Follow Me, Moonblast. Need some actual legit mons.
Yeah, I'd love to get some Helping Hands off.
Helping Hand next to Mew, dude. Or just follow me next to Mew, that would be...
Yeah, follow me next to Mew, and then when we know we need to take out a Pokemon that's desperate, we can Helping Hand to get that extra boost, because then, if you think we're already at +2, we get the extra Helping Hand boost too. Mew's gonna rinse through people.
Like, with Medicham or something. We can
I also think that... I think one of our mistakes that we make in battles is we know what our Pokemon do, we know what their roles are, but we need to remember that they don't know that, and we need to play around that, and the fact like we've run Mew very, very bulky a lot, and they don't know that we're going to run it offensively this deep, so if we bring it in like as a bulky mon, like next to Shiftry, like maybe they'll think, oh shit, Shiftry's going to be the one doing the damage here, they'll target here, and we fling the Salad Berry, and Mew's just like, hello. We have to be careful.
Yeah, this is going to be a very tough match, I think. Especially because we sort of like went a bit.
Yo, we have knockoff on 2 Pokemon. We're removing every item they have.
Yeah, we've got Seismitoad here. We're running Assault Vest Seismitoad again because like Seismitoad can take a lot of hits like against their team. Like Garchomp, he max HP, max defense, special defense, raising nature, and Assault Vest. Because like unless it's like Energy Ball from Chandelure, like which he cannot live no matter what. I don't think even the Grass Berry saves him, and for max like nothing. Like I
shouldn't we? If he can barely live it, then there's literally no point.
Exactly.
I don't think we can OHKO it anyways.
But yeah, unless they're running Energy Ball and Chandelure, which I could see them doing, of course, for coverage. But Seismitoad's the only Pokemon we have that it hits, really, isn't it? Yeah, so Seismitoad, because like I don't think they're gonna bring Gorgeist, and if they do, then that sucks for Seismitoad. But Seismitoad, for the Pokemon I think they're gonna bring, Seismitoad does nice coverage on Nidoking, nice coverage on Chandelure. He takes amazing hits against Flash Cannon does nothing to him at all. Cresselia is not going to be doing anything to him, and maybe
they could run HP Grass or Magnezone, but still.
Yo, get the Poison Touch off on Cresselia.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why if we have knockoff and we haven't knocked it off already, we just Ice Punch it.
Yeah.
Because I think Poison's much better than Burn now. So we may
it is.
Burns, yo, Skull for Burns on Metacam and Garchomp. How much? I mean, Ice Punch won't kill it in one hit though. So I mean, we could Skull to begin with.
It does hella damage to Garchomp. I kind of expect them to run Yachi Berry Garchomp.
Yeah, so going for like Skull to burn it would probably be the smarter move then.
Yeah, all these notes are just friggin' just things I think they might be doing. I think I missed on having a few notes. I guess we can show off the notes for our team. Yeah, this is what we're doing. We're not bringing Raikou and Vertigo at all. Typhlosion and Mega Lucario is team preview, and the rest are definitely coming. Yeah, Mew, Shiftry Fling, Salad Berry, Mute, Trigger Weakness Policy, and I just did not. I just did not finish writing. Yeah, so this is basically what the team does. I don't know. I hope it works out.
I'm sure it will. I mean, we're here to have fun. If it doesn't work, we'll make another fun set. We need to break down our team and have a look at what cool stuff we can do with it. Maybe we should run some transformations.
I was hoping we could run Soak, but none of our mons are in Soak.
You know, we could totally do like
Soak, Leaf Blade, Shifty. Dude.
You know, we could totally do like next week, for example. I'm not saying that we will do this, and I don't want to spoil for next week, but like, there's a total opportunity for us to bring out like Mew and Lucario and just first turn Mega Evolve and Transform, and then just be like, yo, what's up? Like, there are a bunch of stuff we can do with our team, so we need to find out, unlock its hidden potential.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's pretty much team though. I don't know. I'm scared of that.
Sucker Punch on Shiftry, because we can't think any of the physical Dark type moves that do damage. Sucker Punch would be kind of useful because he's kind of slow anyways.
None of their mons are weak to grass.
Yeah, so there's no point having a grass there.
Yeah, does nothing. So yeah, Sucker Punch is for Chandelure mainly. We have the same speed as it, but we figured we wanted to go Adamant rather than Jolly, rather than speed tying with it. We'd just rather get the power and.
Yeah, we don't want to risk the speed tie because we'll probably end up losing.
And we ran max speed as well because Cresselia has more base speed than Shiftry and cannot outspeed him. And I was like,
but they're not going to put investments in this.
They're probably not going to put investments in speed, and if they do, they're crazy. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure that we could outspeed some variant of speed Cresselia if they end up doing that. I don't know. I hope this works out because it would be cool to see Mew sweep.
Hell yeah.
Jesus Christ. This could either go horribly wrong or amazingly well. I hope it goes amazingly well.
I think we covered everything though, right? That's all we need to really talk about. If you're still rooting for us, let us know in the comment section. It'd be greatly appreciated. If you're excited for the battle tomorrow, please do leave a like down below as well. As well as checking out the battle, which will be uploaded tomorrow on CALLUM'S channel. Link again in the description. But with that being said, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Spider-Man.